Alright, what's up everybody? We're back here on Willamina Forest today, and I wanted to get back to this map and work on some more lumber. It's like we've got a few starting to stack up over there, but let's see. We still got a pretty good amount of wood in there too. I need to check on the wood chips over here. We've got plenty there. Alright, so we are good. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's check on our wood chip output. It's like we got a little bit there, not much. And we're at 66%, so we're not quite full yet. So I tell you what, let's hop in. That's actually, I had to repurchase some equipment. If you remember from over there on, oh, let's see, what map was it? Oh yeah, the Hamakra series. I had to, I downloaded the latest versions of some of FDR's equipment, and I had to repurchase some equipment, so let's do that real quick. I think I'm gonna switch it up a little bit too. Definitely gonna get that, and you'll notice our dollar amount up there. I added in some money so I could repurchase this stuff. I think I'm gonna switch it up. I'm going to get the 909 just like before, but for the processor I'm going to use this Cat 551. I kind of like it. Ooh, that's a bit more expensive though. Oh well, we'll just have to make some money. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, we still had to have the loader too. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just lease that one. We'll purchase it later. Which means I'm going to need the power clam. Uh-oh. I guess I didn't add in the power clam. Alright, be right back. Alright, so that is ready for pickup. Okay, so in case you missed it, you'll notice here's one of FDR's equipment. This is the Tiger Cat 880 loader. You'll notice how flat the tracks are. Now this is the way he made them originally, just because, well, you know, to do things correctly and the right way, you'll want to get permission from whoever created the thing. I mean, because FDR's making money. I mean, come on, let's just you know, get real here. He's making money off all this stuff with patrons and the YouTube and all that stuff. He's making money, so you want to make sure he covers all his bases, which is a good thing. But he did not put the 3D looking tracks like this machine has on it until he got permission, which he finally did. He put out a Patreon post and Facebook and Discord and all kind of different places that announced that he does have permission now to use these types of tracks, which is really cool because these tracks look much better than these little flat, shiny tracks. So that'll be fun. Let's see, we need the power clam. We'll go ahead and purchase this. Got plenty of money. And the new power clamp is pretty nice. If you notice, let's see if I can get to where you can see the whole thing, kind of. You'll notice that, let's see, before, you know, it closed all the way like that. And before, seems like it only went to about maybe right there. Something like that. And then now, it opens up even further so you can get a bigger grab and kind of grab things a little bit easier. So that's nice. I like that. That's one of the main reasons I got it. He also added straps to it. I mean, so if you look, you'll, I don't know if you can see it, but let's see. Maybe if I get up under this way. You can see it pop in there, but there's no logs in there, of course, so it's not going to show very well. But anyway, he did add a strap in there, so you can grab a big bundle of logs and then strap it down. And let's see. Okay, I guess I don't have. Where is my low bed? There it is, but where's it at? It must be. Let's see here. Can't use that truck. I gotta use. I might can use that truck. Let's try and see. See, the problem is FDR made that low bed really to work best with his semi truck, but I don't like his semi truck too much. So, of course, I haven't downloaded it lately to test it out. But when it first came out, I did not like it at all. It drove funny. So let's go see if we can find our low bed and get our equipment picked up. I think I know where it's at. I think it's over here at the sawmill. And this is a nice truck here. I like this Peterbilt. The mirrors work. That's kind of nice, although you can't see anything out of them. I don't know why they make trucks like this where the mirrors work and you can't see behind you even. Yep, there it is. That's about where I thought it was. I thought it was over here by the sawmill somewhere. It seems like maybe we hauled the Medill over here with this thing. I'm not sure. Looks like this truck's gonna be okay. It's turning pretty good. The problem with the Kenworth C500 is something back there is catching on the trailer somewhere and can't turn very sharp, so I don't use that truck. Unfortunately, because I really like that truck, but if it's not gonna work with the trailer, then it's not gonna work. Works fine with other trailers, just not this one. big old super cab on. I used to see having that. Alright, so let's get back over here and let's cut down a whole bunch of trees. And we'll get as many skidded up into the production sawmill as we can. And then maybe towards the end of the video we'll get us a load of lumber out. It's like we had, maybe about 4 or 5 pallets already finished, so, oh boy, I am messed up. We made it. Got going a little bit too fast there. I don't think the truck turned at the end. This truck don't have enough power. Come on, truck, let's go. Trying to stay out of that dirt over there. Maybe it's not letting me have enough traction. So we get some momentum, it should be fine. But that little hill right there is just a little tough. This truck's a little underpowered, I guess, or I don't know. Just didn't want to pull up that little hill. Okay, park it over on this side. I think that's where we were going anyway before. And what we'll do over here when we eventually get all the equipment over is get us a good spot set up for a landing, and we'll start working on like what we normally do, just skidding the wood up and processing it, and putting it on a truck. But then we'll actually take it over to the production sawmill. We'll probably end up selling some of it too, because I think we'll end up overloading the production sawmill a good bit. So we'll end up trucking some over here and selling it too, which we need to because we don't have a whole lot of money. I want to buy the new FTR, that high stacker he just came out with. I want to get that. so let's see if this machine's in the truck can get up that other little hill over there. I'm gonna try to get a good head of steam going before we hit that hill. Maybe we can get the momentum, take us up there. If I don't mess up this turn right here. I think what happened last time, I got going a little bit too fast and the front wheels didn't catch. Yeah, see, I had a bit more head of steam there that time and made it up. I was right about 27 miles an hour coming off that bridge. Okay, so I think what I want to do, let's look at the map here a second. Okay, so we own all this chunk of land. And we go back to the map overview. I'm trying to figure out a good place to get set up. I think we're just going to get in here and look around too and see where's a good flat spot. You know, something right here may work. That may, I think that was my original spot, was right there. So there's possibly a flat spot up on top of this little ridge here. The only other option I see maybe is maybe somewhere right in this area behind the sawmill back in there. But let's just go look around. So let's go take a look. I think first I'm going to go up this way. Cut straight through here. See, this is that's on too much of a slope. The map's a little bit hard to tell there. Now this is a pretty good little flat spot right in here. That's a pretty good little area. And we go look at. Okay, so that's right north of that little. Whatever that is. Rock Ridge or whatever. And see, right up here is I thought would be another good spot. And this is fairly flat too, right here where this little trail comes through. That's a pretty good sized flat spot. And it's, I mean, not super flat, but it's probably good enough. Let's see. Well, I think what I want to do, I want to try this other spot first since it's closer, which was right in here is where it was. So, let's do this. Let's buy us a can of very expensive spray paint. Now you may have noticed if you watched the whole Makara, I have, oh okay, where are you on? I have modified this mod here. So now, if I can find a big enough tree there, so I think that one should work. Alright, maybe not. Why is that not working? Alright, maybe never mind, it's not gonna work. Okay, well we'll just cut down some trees then. Let's see, I think it was right in here. We should have enough room to work. And I'll get the fellow buncher back over here and kind of clean everything up, but I just want to cut down a good many trees in this little spot so we'll know where to come to. And of course we have to build us a little road in here. Alright, so let's just open this up a little bit. I wonder why my spray paint's not working. It should be working. Unless the trees aren't the right type or something. It's possible that Catalyzer Gaming could have done something with the trees that are just not letting me use that mod. Alright, so just north of that little rock, whatever, let's get the fellow buncher up that direction. We'll cut us a path up in there, and we'll get the skidder to blade us a road up in there. We'll get the processor over there, start cutting up some wood. We'll start trucking some wood out of there. So what I think I'll do is, since there's still a good bit of trees down right here near the sawmill, I'm going to skid those up to the production sawmill and keep feeding that with those, and then anything else we cut over here until the sawmill starts running low, we'll just truck it over to the other side, other sawmill over there, and sell it. That'll be the best option. So what I'm looking for is this little intersection right up here. There's the trail right there to the left, so I need to come right in through here. Yep, right there. Alright, I don't know what's going on with my setup here. Every once in a while now, I'm using an Xbox controller hooked to my PC, and sometimes it won't let me do anything. It's like the game freezes, sort of. I have to kind of like get out of it and back in for it to work again. I don't know, it's weird. I hope my Xbox controller's not trying to go out or something, because it's pretty new. But I think it's more with the game than it is with anything, and it could be my computer too. I don't ever restart this computer. I just leave it running all the time. So I probably need to get in the habit of like at least once a week just shutting it down and restarting it. But it could be that. But it's kind of starting to get frustrating. You're playing the game, and all of a sudden it's like, you know, you'll hop in a vehicle or switch views in a vehicle, and then this will happen right here. You know, everything kind of freezes, and I can't use my joysticks or controller or anything. But then, and then my Xbox controller starts vibrating and the light flashes on and off on the little button there. I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Ooh, that's a bit too far. Oh, see, there it goes again. I'm frozen. And then it'll, my Xbox controller will vibrate, and all of a sudden I can use my controllers again. I'm wondering if maybe it's not the... I've got this Xbox controller on a... I think it's on my like a plug-in USB card. I need to check the connection back there, and then I may need to crack open the case and make sure that that little PC card or whatever is seated good in there. Because it hasn't been giving me a problem until just now. Like a day or two ago, I think it started doing this, but maybe we can get through the rest of the video. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a new computer built, because I've had this computer for a long time, and it's starting to get on its last legs as far as, well, I mean, it's, you know, it plays Farming Simulator fine, but I'd love to have a newer, better computer that I don't have to worry about too much. This new one's going to have more RAM, better processor, better graphics card, everything. It's going to be pretty nice. And then what I plan on doing with this computer, this is going to be my video processing computer, Photoshop, all that stuff is on here. That's what I'll do with that one. And I may even try to set it up to where, like, when I'm playing the game, I can play it on like super high resolution and stuff on the new computer, and I can use this one to record the gameplay, and it'll be my streaming PC as well. I have to figure out how all that works. I haven't even looked into it yet because I don't even have my new computer built. I've got a few parts for it, but it'll probably be to the end of the year before I can get it finished. I'm really looking forward to it too. It's going to be super fast. It's going to be a AMD Ryzen 7 chip. I'm going to try to go for the biggest, baddest one. I've already bought the motherboard, so I have to go with whatever I can use with that. But I think I read where I can use the latest Ryzen chip. I just have to like update the BIOS or something, which probably needs to be done anyway. But then I'm planning on putting 32 gigs of RAM in there. I'm gonna have a SSD drive for my main drive, then I'll have just a regular, you know, hard disk drive for storage, which I probably won't need much, because if I'm planning on using this computer I'm using right now as my streaming recording PC, then I'll have to have a bunch of storage on it, which I'll probably end up putting some more hard drive space in this computer. But I'm gonna get it all fixed up nice. It's gonna be super nice. Alright, we should be getting close to where we cut down those trees. Yep, there's a down tree right there. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Okay, so I just need to keep going kind of the way I'm going. Just due north of that little rock thing. In fact, if I turn just a little bit, I should be heading straight for it now. Here we go again. Froze. See, that's the game freezing too. That's not just my controllers. Now it's fine. So I'm not sure what in the world is up with that. I mean, I've got OBS Studio running. I've got Audacity running. Discord's open. I don't know. There's probably something I'm just hanging up. I'm going to go look at the event log or something and see if I can figure out why my game's freezing. And it also could be this new OBS Studio too, because I updated it to version 24. It could be something with that. I'm recording the episodes to another hard drive on my computer, so it's not like I'm, you know, playing my game on the C drive and recording to the C drive. I'm just recording to another drive. So it's not that. But I don't know, I'm going to figure it out, because I'd hate to, for the game to freeze and like freeze, like where I can't even save or anything. This right here is one of the funnest things to me about, you know, the game really in general, is kind of getting started on a new spot. That's why I kind of move around a lot. I enjoy kind of, you know, setting up the landing, getting everything cleared off and cutting a path in if we need to, and plowing the road, all that stuff. That's fun. On my next map, Ransom Ridge, if you're kind of wondering what it's going to look like, if you could just imagine bare rock mixed with Holmacra, that's what it's going to look like, detail-wise stuff. It's not going to look, I mean, it's going to look like this in a lot of places, but it's not going to be like you have to cut your own way in. Now, some areas you will, but for the most part, getting 2 spots, you'll have to clear out some areas, and I've got some areas where you can just drive a little skid road or something in there. But there will be some spots where you'll have to make your own path in there. Alright, so I'm just going to go around the outer perimeter of this and cut a bunch of trees out. Open this up a good bit. Because I've found that once you think you've got it big enough, it's not quite big enough. But we won't know until I get the equipment in here. What happened there? Oh boy. I hate it when trees get stuck in those grapples like that. It's not wanting to cut the stump. Alright, there it goes. You have to talk to it. Okay, so while we're on the sort of the topic there a minute ago of Ransom Ridge, let's go back to that. Let's talk about completion date, you know, publication date, whatever. It's looking more and more like end of October is probably going to be more realistic. I really wished I had it done by now, but I tell you, this map is huge. And whenever you put in as much detail as I'm putting into it, it takes forever. Now, of course, you know, I've got to work, I've got other stuff to do, other activities outside of work, and just, you know, mowing the yard and stuff like that, or here around the house. I got other stuff to do, but so I can't spend, you know, 8 hours a day every day working on it, which I wish I could, but you know, until I get paid for making maps as much as I get paid for my real job, then I can't do that. But I'm trying to work on it, you know, as much as I can, nights and weekends and stuff, and I'm also waiting on Serious Mods to make one part for me for the map, so that'll be coming along pretty soon, I hope, and it'll be a really cool addition to the map. Then from beyond there, I've still got some work to do on the town. I've got to get some roads put in, some street lights, and just other details, stuff like that. I gotta get the gas pumps working at the town. Let's see, the lumber store is pretty much done. I gotta make signs for it. But it's coming along. It's just slower than I had hoped it would be. so I tell you what, we're just about to the point here of I'm not going to be able to do much. There we go again, froze up. You know, I wonder if it's not the autosave. I hadn't thought about that, but it hasn't been doing that before. I've got the... Yeah, I just did it again. So it's not the autosave, that's for sure. I was just going to look and see what it was set at. Let's see, is that going to be under... I guess that's under the main deal. Oh well. Alright, so let's get the skidder over there, and we'll start plowing us the road in there, and then we'll see what we got. Thought that was our spot. We're not quite there yet. Just a little opening in the trees there. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Here's a stump. I think this is going to work out pretty good. It'll be a little bit tight. Want to get a few more trees cut out and stuff, but I think this is going to work. think this is a pretty cool deal here, using this blade to plow the ground. That's pretty neat. I just kind of wish, you know, it'd be tough on computer resources and stuff, but I wish there was a way to have a game where it acted more realistic, where you're actually having to push something instead of it just sort of, you know, I mean, it removes the grass and the bushes, which is nice, but it doesn't push a load of dirt up anywhere. Maybe when we're all running supercomputer gaming rigs, we can have that. Be like Farming Simulator 2042 or something. I guess it'd be 2043. So we still got some more stumps to remove, but at least we can see now what it's going to look like, and I think this is going to be alright. We just have to open it up just a little bit more. Get rid of these stumps. Alright everybody, well, I had to restart my recording, so I think I'm just about time. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of wrap things up here. And if we're a little bit short, then that's fine. If we're a little bit long, then I guess that's okay too. But we'll come back next time here on Willamina Forest, and we'll try to get this landing all set up and ready to go. We'll have the equipment set up, hopefully. And we're stuck on a tree. There we go. And I'll try to get everything set up and be ready to go for next time, so we can just get busy processing some trees and getting some loads of lumber out of here. And we'll take the skidder back over to the production sawmill and grab any trees that are still on the ground over there and feed the production sawmill. And tell you what, before we go, I'm going to finish out this little road right here. I'm going to get back to this production sawmill, and we'll take a look at the boards and stuff, the lumber that's been produced, and we'll see if we've got enough for a load. And then if so, next time what we'll do is we'll load us up a truckload of lumber and haul it over to the sawmill. Just widen out this road a little bit more. Be good. Alright. So let me run down here real quick and we'll take a look. Still going. Okay, so we've got, so that one's full. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the split wood, that one's not quite done. Only got one of those. Alright, so let's see, I can't remember how many of these long ones fit on that trailer, but I think what we'll do next time is we'll get all these loaded up, just the long ones. We won't worry about the split wood stuff down here. And then we'll sell it over at the other sawmill. Still got plenty of logs in there. Wood chips are doing good. And we are at 68% on that one. So we'll let that get full before we go sell it. But anyway, that's the plan for next time. And like I said, I'm going to get the landing set up down here. I'm going to get this processor driven over there. In fact, I'm going to do that right now as we're closing out the video. So we'll be ready to go. And Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you again on Monday, so have a good weekend. And also be looking forward to another tutorial video coming pretty soon. We're doing water planes, and probably starting to look at wrapping up the map and stuff like that. So be looking forward to that. Talk to you later.